Hi, how y'all doing today? Today I want to tell y'all the two things that the devil will do when you're in a low place. I'm going to start out with, what I went through last night. Last night before I went to bed, it was real late. I didn't go to sleep till maybe 2 a.m., maybe later. I don't know, 2:30 a.m. I was in a really bad place last night. I'm gonna be vulnerable. It was a lot of crying, and I was just in my bed. I just reached a peak of pain and discouragement. It was not a good night for me last night, y'all. I say this all the time. When God has picked you to be a messenger, your life is hard. It's hard. I say this all the time because I feel like people oftentimes kind of want to be in your position, but they don't know, the tears, the pain, the struggle, the absolute hell that this life brings. The only peace we have is Jesus, literally. That's literally the only reason why I'm still coming up here on this video and trying to help somebody right now, y'all. Because I'm really, at this point, I don't have anything of myself. This is only God, for real. But that's how I felt last night, y'all. I prayed and, I vented to God. And some of the stuff that I was even saying in my prayer, I was like, dang, that was kind of harsh. But it's just how I feel. It's like a mixture of anger and rage plus pain plus sadness. I didn't even really know how to explain how I felt last night. I wasn't blaming God. I was just venting to him about how I felt about everything, and how I feel about the condition of the world, and how I feel about what's going on in my personal life, and how I feel about, how I'm oftentimes treated by people. And, or anybody who's in my position, we all say the same thing. All the people who, are messengers, we literally all say the same thing. And we all, have some of the same experiences. So, it is what it is. But basically what happened was I prayed, and, after I got done crying and everything, I went to sleep. And I guess, I didn't go to sleep as well as I thought I was, because I was kind of in this, y'all know that position, well, the state that you're in when you're asleep, but you're awake at the same time. That's kind of how I was. And usually when I'm in that position, that's usually when the devil will come in and try to play with me. This hasn't happened in a long time because, I've gained a lot of power over my demons. So I ain't really had no encounters with no demons. You feel me? But last night, when I was really in a low place, it's I felt this presence. I felt a presence, and it wasn't God. I can tell when it's the devil because it's the uncomfortability that come over me, and I start praying on my head, Jesus, please, allow this to pass. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. That's what you just got to say in your head. You know what I'm saying? When demons come try to play with you, or if you have any type of sleep paralysis or anything like that. And that's what happened to me last night. It wasn't even a scary instance, though. This is what I mean, y'all. The title, the first thing that the devil will do, what I mean by he'll provide a false sense of comfort. What happened to me last night, y'all? I felt the spirit that was around me last night. It felt like it embraced me. You understand what I'm saying? I felt like the devil gave me a hug. Do y'all understand what I'm saying to you? I could tell. I knew that it wasn't God. I knew that it wasn't God because it was uncomfortable, but it was comforting at the same time. It was this weird, tricky, deceitful type of comfort. A Judas hug. That's basically what it was. A Judas hug. The person who is the reason why I'm in the state I'm in, the reason why the world is in the state that it's in, the reason why everybody has pain and suffering, was the same person who tried to comfort me at the same time. You feel me? That's how tricky the devil is. And this may sound it may sound crazy, but so many people have encounters with demons, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really think that what I'm saying should sound crazy, you feel me? Especially if you've had sleep paralysis. Yeah, like, and that's what happened to me last night. It was like I felt an embrace, you feel me? And honestly, sometimes I've heard demons in my ear saying things, and last night what he said was, it's me. That's what came out of this thing's mouth. It said, it's me. And then I felt like an embrace. Like he was trying to comfort me and you know, make me leave God's side. It's like he was trying to like provide a way out of my pain and suffering. What the devil will do, y'all, he will try to make it seem like he has something better for you than what God has for you. When you're in a low place, you know what I'm saying? When your life is hard, when you being persecuted, etc., for just doing the right thing in your life, the devil will creep in and try to make you feel like, you know, if you just denounce God, if you denounce everything that you're doing, I'll soothe your pain. Come on my side and, you know, I'll soothe all your sorrow, all your pain. And that's really what my experience last night, that's what that symbolizes to me. That's what it was. I swear on my life, y'all, the devil literally gave me a hug last night. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like this embrace. And it wasn't God, because I know when the Holy Spirit is comforting me, and I know when it's the devil. And that's what that was. And, you know, I want to make this video for anyone who may have had a similar experience like this. You know what I'm saying? The devil, he will seemingly provide a solution to your problem when you're in a low place. But really, it's just a trick. He's trying to get you to lose your faith in God and to get on his side. It's a man I watch. His name is Jalen Wilson. I watch him sometimes on YouTube, and he just said this in one of his videos. He said that, you know, he was in a position where, like, he was looking for like a financial breakthrough in his life, and he was in a low place because he needed a financial breakthrough. And he said that right when he needed that financial breakthrough, that's when the devil came in and tried to provide him a way out to his financial suffering by, you know, providing him a way to like get on his side and to denounce God. And he said that happened to him, but it was with money. You get what I'm saying? So the devil, he will come to you when you're in a low place to try to get you to lose your faith in God. That's really what it is. He'll be deceitful. He'll try to trick you and make you feel like he care about you, or, you know, even make you feel like he's giving you affection. And that's what happened to me last night. I was in deep need of affection. So that's why he gave me a hug, because he know that's what I need right now. You feel me? He'll try to provide you with what you need right now to get you to denounce God. But, you know, it is what it is, because I know that Jesus is my only true comforter. You feel me? I'm never going to stop doing what I'm doing. I don't care how hard life gets. It is what it is. But I'm just providing, you know, what happened to me last night as a way to show y'all that the devil will literally make you feel like he can comfort you. Like, he'll try anything. Why do y'all think a lot of people, after they decide to commit suicide, it's like a false sense of peace that a lot of people get after they decide to take their life? Like, after they make that decision, it's like a false sense of like a resolution. Like, that's the right answer. A lot of people have admitted, ones who didn't succeed in, you know, in committing suicide, they've reflected back on their experience, and they've admitted that they felt like a false sense of peace. That is the devil. Once you decide, you know, to take your life, or once you're in a really low place, you know, anything to get you to give up on your soul, the devil will come in and try to make you feel like you're doing the right thing. But that's the first thing the devil will do when you're in a low place. He will provide a false sense of comfort. The second thing that the devil will do will kick you he will kick you down even more. I like to call this a finish him mentality. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I don't know if it's Mortal Kombat or what. It's like a game where, you know, they fighting and then it's like finish him, and then you like, I don't know what it's called. I think it's Mortal Kombat, but that's what I like to call it. When you're in a low place, the devil will kick you down even harder just to try to get you to denounce God. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to get you to lose your faith in God and to give up on your life and your soul. I'm going to use the story of Job right here to explain this reason. Job, he was a man, you feel me? He was a righteous man, an upright man. Job tried to do, you know, everything right. He tried to live right in the Lord, you feel me? And God knew that Job was a faithful servant, and Satan knew it. But Satan, I guess he was saying, well, Job is only doing the right thing because you blessed him so much, God. That's the only reason why he hasn't denounced you yet, is because he has all these blessings. And God, I guess when he heard, you know, when he saw that Satan had that mentality towards Job, he was like, okay, I bet you he don't lose faith in me. So after that, God gave Satan the green light to torment Job. He was like, okay, have your way with him. Just don't take his life. That's what he told the devil. You will not take my servant's life, but I'm giving you the permission to cause him pain. Because that's another thing, y'all. When you going through some of your life, just know that the only reason why God is permitting it to happen is for a deeper reason. It's for another reason. Because the devil cannot do anything to you unless God gives him permission. You feel me? That's another thing. Because the devil, he don't have as much power as everybody think he do. He does, but God, he is sovereign. Okay? So yeah, he gave Satan permission to just mess up Job's life. Job lost his kids. All of his children died. He lost his cattle, like all his sheep, all his farm animals, everything like that. All of them died. And then he even got leprosy, which is a disease where, you know, it's like deep sores, deep pockets, like his scars all over your body. He got a disease. He lost his kids. He lost his animals. And then his friends, when they tried to comfort him, y'all, after he had lost all these things, they were miserable comforters. They tried to blame Job, like, oh, well, you must have sinned. You must have did something to deserve this. You must have did something, because God wouldn't just inflict pain on you or allow you to go through pain unless you did something, which is a lie straight from hell, because bad things happen to good people every day. Jesus Christ was hung on a tree, and he never did nothing to nobody. So, you know, we live in a sinful world. Life is hell. Life is hard, and it's just nothing we can do about it. The only peace you have is in Jesus Christ. And that's just life. But yeah, y'all, his friends tried to blame him for his tragedy and his sorrow and his suffering. So his friends made it worse. And then on top of that, Job's wife told him to curse God and die. That's what she said. So everybody around Job was basically making him feel worse on top of everything that he had just lost. So just imagine right now the temptation that the devil is putting in Job's mind to curse God and die. The devil right here, he spoke through Job's wife. And you know, it's no judgment to Job's wife, because the devil can get inside anybody at a moment and allow somebody to try to bring another child of God down. It happens. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he did right here through his wife. The temptation that Job must have felt to denounce God right here was probably very strong, y'all. It was very strong. But even despite everything that he had went through, despite his suffering and his pain, Job still esteemed God very high. He never denounced God. He never left God. He praised God, even despite everything that he had just went through. And then ultimately, God ended up giving Job way more than what he had. This is Job 42, verse 10. It says, "And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. So yeah, he blessed him abundantly. After all that pain, after all that suffering, he saw that Job, even despite his friends hurting his feelings, he still prayed for his friends. And the Lord saw that Job still had a pure heart towards him and towards other people around him. So that made him want to bless Job even more. It says that Job died being old and full of his days. So Job, the second half of his life was a blessing to him. God came through. God never left Job. He just allowed Satan to inflict pain upon him for a purpose, to show that even in the midst of struggle, my servant is faithful to me. That's why he allowed Job to go through this. That's why a lot of bad things will even happen to us when we are doing the right thing, because, it's life. And, it's just God is testing your faith. And you will prevail. I will prevail. And I know I will. That's why, Satan is trying hard right now to get me to, stop this and, become discouraged and, all of this. I'm not finna just sit up somewhere and, quit. Like, it's just not me. Like, sorry. But, he'll try anything, y'all. He'll try anything. Y'all gotta be, remain faithful. You got to be strong in your faith. Don't lose faith or hope in God. You feel me? Do not lose faith or hope in God, no matter what you're going through. Because the devil, I'm trying to tell you, like, he will come to you when you are in a low place. And he will either kick you down more, or he'll provide a false sense of comfort to you. And either way, his mission is to get you to denounce God and to lose your faith in God. I'm trying to tell you, don't lose your faith. Don't lose your faith. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think that the devil cares about you for one moment in your life. Don't ever think that something that the devil can give you is greater than what God has in store for you. Okay? I love y'all. God bless you.